Welcome to Stories and Lessons. My name is Amy Ebert. I'm your host for today's podcast. Welcome back to the series, All Things Leadership. Hey friends, today we're diving into the critical importance of building an online presence. Specifically, we'll talk about why it's a needle mover for you to get on camera and put yourself out there. By doing so, you can then share your solutions and connect with people who need what you have to offer to anyone, anywhere in the world. We know that getting on camera can be intimidating. Many people fear judgment, lack confidence, or worry about not being perfect. But fears aside, showing up on camera can significantly elevate you in the minds of your audience. Multiple studies have been done showing that over 90% of customers want to see more online video content from brands, emphasizing the increasing importance of video in building a brand's authority, and has convinced them to buy that product or service. Video content clearly can drive purchasing decisions and enhance consumer trust in you. Nearly 80% of people watch online videos every week, and over 50% watch them daily. Wouldn't it make sense to put yourself out there and get a little piece of that? Stay to the end where you can find out how being on camera can help you reach your audience and solve their problems. But first, let's dive into those common fears. Here are some top things that hold people back from putting themselves on camera. Maybe you can relate to some of these. Fear of judgment, which comes from a lack of confidence, so it's kind of like a twofer here. Lack of confidence is just not feeling confident in your appearance, voice, or presentation skills, which can prevent you from stepping in front of the camera altogether. When you feel like you have a lack in confidence, of course, you're going to fear judgment right along with it. Perfectionism is also another one. That's why I dedicated an entire episode in my first series on boundaries to perfectionism. I get it, the perfectionism in a nutshell is the desire to be perfect and the fear of making mistakes, which can cause procrastination and avoidance of being in front of the camera altogether. But let's think about this. You're not going to get more confident by letting perfectionism rule the roost. You need to get the experience to get the confidence, to not worry about being judged. So this doesn't happen with procrastination and avoidance. This brings us to technical challenges. I hear you. Unfamiliarity with camera equipment, lighting, and editing software can be intimidating. But here's a pro tip. Ask around, research, choose several options, try them out yourself, and pick a winner. Discomfort with public speaking. Anxiety from speaking in public, even virtually, which is pretty public, can be a major obstacle. Public speaking is the number one fear for a reason. That brings us to the lack in preparation. Not knowing what to say or how to structure your message, these things can then go back to avoidance. We're just in a vicious cycle here, okay? Now, negative past experiences. This is on the list. It kind of relates to all these other things as well. Previous bad experiences on camera or public speaking can create lingering fear and reluctance. Internal beliefs that are created from these previously bad experiences. You tried it once, it was terrible, of course, just like everything else in the beginning, but just like everything else also, you have to get back on the horse. Let me guess. The first time you tried riding a bike, you probably didn't go out and give a masterclass on it right afterward, right? Probably not. But here's another good chance that today you do know how to ride a bike. You could probably give a masterclass on it for people who don't, right? And another one that people come up with is time constraints. The perceived amount of time and effort required to create and edit a video, create content. This can be discouraging, I understand, but let me ask you this. Are you wasting any time doing anything else in your day that you could instead be even just documenting how you do your work, how you serve your clients, why you love the thing that you do, or putting together a beautiful piece of art? The list goes on. In a nutshell, though, the top 3 things that are holding people back from putting themselves on camera is the fear of judgment. This is the most common barrier. People worry about how they will be perceived. They fear the negative feedback, and they're concerned about being criticized for their appearance, their voice, their content. Lack of confidence. Many individuals feel insecure about their presentation skills, appearance, or the sound of their voice. This lack of confidence can prevent people from feeling comfortable and willing to appear on camera at all. And here's the big one. We're going to reinforce that perfectionism, right? This is the desire to be perfect and the fear of making mistakes. This leads to as we mentioned, the procrastination and avoidance. It's not going to happen without getting back out there. People often feel like they have to have everything perfect before they can do anything. This is not helpful, right? You have to just take those chances, take those steps, go back and watch my video on perfectionism. Now, would you agree that addressing these concerns through coaching, training, and support systems can help you overcome these barriers and become more competent and confident on camera? That's why I created a system for you. You can duplicate it. The system is called 10x on camera. It will help you 10x your influence, impact, and income. Being on camera can significantly enhance a business's ability to build their know, like, and trust with your audience. By leveraging the power of video, you and your business can effectively enhance your relationship with your audience. So if you're interested, come hang out with us. We're doing a free masterclass just for you. It's called 10xoncamera.com. Go there, 10xoncamera.com. You sign up. Make sure that you put in what are one of your fears, challenges, struggles, whatever you want to call it. What's stopping you from putting yourself on camera? You can put that right in there, so we make sure that we address any of those things in our masterclass. We go deep. It's a really good immersion experience. You'll come out feeling a lot better about it. So come join us. Having said that, thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you got value from what we've provided, why not spread the love by sharing this episode with someone? Subscribe to or follow the show so you never miss an episode, and give us a positive 5-star review or a thumbs up, depending on which platform you're currently on, and share with others. For more stories and lessons, check out some of my other episodes in the series. Thank you for showing up, and be well.